Okay, here is the tutorial for the bird room. This is where Bobber and Miss Byron hang out. Bobber is, I don't know, he's gonna be the sassy one. There he is, big boy. Yup, so that's their little nest. That's Miss Byron. So they are a couple, and this is their sort of space for them. All that I really do is pull these out, put new liners in there, and I usually do have like a little food and a water in there because they get so territorial. This, I'm gonna take this off and shake it outside and then throw it in the wash. I always put things on the, the setting, the wash setting that is, fuck, I may have to go down there and look. Basically, I fill it up with, so for pigeon stuff, I put, regular laundry soap in there. And then in the little hole that says bleach only, I put some ammonia to kill any potential, virus stuff. And then I put it on the setting for antibacterial. I don't know. No, it's, I think it's oxy-sanitize is the setting. And it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's what I do. And then when that is done, I just kind of again, sort of shake it out loosely, over the wash to make sure all the poop or seeds, if it needs to get done again, I'll throw it in again. But if it looks fine, I'll put it in the dryer and put the dryer setting to antibacterial. And then if the washing machine looks like there's little remnants of poop or something, you can always just put it on a wash cycle or a clean, whatever the cycle is for cleaning the laundry thing. So anyways, that's the laundry stuff, which I don't think you're gonna have to worry about too much. And anyway, so that's their thing. This thing, here's Giuseppe. She has separation anxiety. And here's Opal. They both insist on sleeping on my bed. They both think that they are mates with me. So you probably won't have, if they're nesting like this, you probably won't have to mess with them much. But for them, what I'm hoping to do is get them into this thing. I'm hoping this is going to be Giuseppe's spot and this is going to be Opal's. And then when I'm gone, they'll just stay in those things. But for the meantime, again, just liners. I use this, this paper is a lot cheaper, that wrapping paper stuff, but it's slippery, so I don't put it in all areas. And I use this stuff. This is more expensive, but I do switch these out every day. And then I give a little dish of food. Right now they have some grit. I try to encourage them to come in here with a little nest and then water. Same thing for down here. These things get cleaned every day. Basically, all you don't even have to worry about vacuuming the seeds, anything under here. Don't worry about it. Just, you just take the dishes out, throw these away, put new ones. And I will have I'll explain all that. And then I just leave these doors open. So there's multiple feeding spots. So again, there's gonna be food, water, 3 areas for them to have at it. Because I have an injured, okay, so, ooh, I hate it. Okay, sorry, I just killed an ant and I felt it pop. Ooh, okay. This is Fraction and Monroe. Yep, that's Fraction, the little sassy one. Monroe is behind her. There he is. Monroe has a pretty fucked up wing. I can't remember which side it is, but they both are traumatized by people because of the issues they've had to go through, so I just let them be. The other ones will be more friendly. And I just moved them up here. So this is a new thing I'm trying with all the paper, and then their food and water is going to go here. So they're going to be free range. I'm gonna move this out and just put more area for them. And Bobber and Monroe do get scrappy sometimes, but Monroe cannot fly. So Monroe should stay on the ground, and if Bobber gets stressed out, he can just fly up top somewhere. I leave my fan, usually I leave it on low, or, you know, depending on the temperature, whatever you think. The remote for that is here. That controls the light, low, medium, or high. That's the switch. You probably know all this stuff. This is redundant. That's another light. Okay. Anyways, what I wanted to show you mostly was, I'm not gonna put down more laundry stuff on here. This time I'm gonna try something different. I came across these amazing, oh crap. They're generally wet dry vacs or something like that. But this one, oh my God, I wish I had a camera person. Okay, so I'm sure you'll figure out all these little things on here, but let's see, turn it on. Okay, that's loud, so I'm just gonna tell you, I do that, and then I press this for the settings to get it to, I usually do turbo mode, because it's the most intense. And then this little button back here will put out water. And this is the reservoir tank where you could put water and I'll leave a solution. Like you could put vinegar in there or just water, or there's bottles of the special cleaner that it came with. So that's what comes out. And then I just use this to suck up all the seeds and poop, and I think that is going to have to be done like maybe every day, maybe twice a day, just to, because it cleans up wet poop easier than dry poop. And so on the dry poop, I'll leave a spray. It's called F10, and you'll probably have to spray the F10 on the poop spots that are dry and stubborn. Let them sit a couple minutes and then go over it with this. Okay, here we go. On turbo mode. Okay, so not to bore you with that. Now, sometimes it'll stop, and it's because this tank needs to get emptied. Ideally, I take it outside because it gets messy, but I'll show you. So sometimes I have to empty it a few times during the whole process. So I take this off, and I just leave it upside down. This comes out. So, well, let's do that. Okay. And then I just shake it all in the toilet, but it does splatter, it gets messy. And then usually I don't do this till like I'm done with the whole process to make it extra clean, but I will kind of fill that up and then again spill it out. So and there is a cleaning cycle on the whole so it kind of runs water through. That goes back on. Honestly, I know you'll figure it out. I didn't even read the directions, so you'll be fine. This goes in, but sometimes it falls out. Let's see. I just kind of, whoops, it's hard to do one-handed. Okay. Okay, I can't do it one-handed. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if that caught that, but that's And then this part I'll show you. So, you know, you just pull it up. And then this part is a little push thing. That's what opens it, where you put the water and all that. And then you put it back, it goes here. Then when you go to put it on here, it just hooks into here, and that's how it charges. And then you got a clean out cycle. Just press, and it will run the water through and run that brush, whatever, and do a little clean. And then you're all good. So that's, and I just, so that's the tutorial for these guys, and you do not have to let them out. They can just deal with being in here. They're free enough in here. You shouldn't have any issues. This is a little fan. I need to put like a board up here because, yeah. But this, again, I'm sure you'll figure out. I just leave it right now. It's on auto. And basically it brings air in and it lets air out. So it's all for ventilation. I have another, that's actually new. So it might be, well, good enough to do by itself, but I usually also have this vent going to help with ventilation too, but might not need that with this new thing. And then I always make sure this is like shut when I come in or come out because they're curious.